Hello everyone, it's Ian from Cromford Collector's Corner. I'm here today to try and do a little bit of a more long form video because I haven't had a lot of chance to do anything like this for a bit. So I thought I'd just mention a couple of things and show you what's on this week's Wall of Pleasure, which is backtastic, by the way. Yeah, so for people that don't know me, I am a very small sole trader that clings to life in the semi-rural village of Cromford on the edge of the Peak District in Derbyshire. August generally is my best month. I have been here, I was here 5 years in June, just gone. So I started this, I've done a lot of different things in my life, but I decided to kind of do what I knew about rather than what I'd learnt about 5 years ago. Obviously it's a lifelong thing, right? Love of comics and sci-fi and geeky things. But I decided to try and do something as a business by myself about 5 years ago, which, as you all remember, was just before. So I took the shop on in June 2019. I left my other job completely in just before the first lockdown from COVID. I think about 3 weeks before, something like that. So obviously that all went massively pear-shaped. And then we've had economic decline, we've had war, we've had all this other terrible stuff. But somehow, miraculously, I have clung to life. And mainly because of the sort of, how do I put it? Well, because of the kind will of the kind of people that like the stuff that I do. I have to say, I've done loads of different stuff, and people that are into sci-fi and comic books and whatever are generally lovely. I've had loads of instances of, you know, kind of behaviour towards me. I've had loads of really nice stuff happen. And if it wasn't for those people that follow Dalek Zen on Facebook or on here or on Instagram or any of the things that I've done over the years and continue to do, thank you so much, because you guys literally keep me alive and keep my family going. And yeah, so I'm hugely grateful for that. So as I say, August is generally the best month. So it has been really busy, so I haven't had a lot of time to do this sort of thing. Last Sunday was Cromford is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and there is a Arkwright's Mill down the bottom, who was a big player in the kind of industrial revolution, kind of, well, a bit later. Anyway, they had a Comic Con on there, which is brilliant. I wasn't able to do it this year, but I did have loads of people come up to the shop because I'm like 10 minutes walk from it. So that was really cool. So I think I probably met a few people that hadn't been into the shop before. The shop, as you will know, is very small, so it's more like a geeky cupboard than it is a shop. Well, no, it is a shop, but it's very small. I don't have any running water, I don't have a loo, I don't have anything like that. It's just like a unit. In fact, believe it or not, the units that I'm in are what I refer to as the shambles. They are the shops that Arkwright built for his workers back in the 18th century. So it's a Grade 2 listed building, so I can't do a huge amount with it. Anyway, yeah, so August's been really busy, which is brilliant. I do, for people that don't know, I do like, because I have way more stock than I have customers, I do like a monthly auction sale, because I buy and sell, so people like bringing stuff to me all the time. Yeah, so I'm sitting on quite a lot of stuff as it stands. So I do like a monthly auction page on Facebook, which you can drop me a line and I can send you a link to it or something, if you're interested. But I try and do, every month I try and put like 50 lots of stuff, hopefully kind of cool things. I don't just put any old rubbish on there. I'll try and do like little runs or little complete series or unusual things, hopefully at a bargain price. People just leave a comment and it runs for a week, and at the end of that week, whatever the maximum bid is what it sells for. And yeah, and that's been brilliant. So that's kept me going in the sort of quieter times. So with it being August, I'm like trying to be open at the shop, and I'm trying to do like a million different things. So I'm trying to do the auction page stuff while being open. So that is a challenge. But, you know, I'm getting there. For anyone that's interested, that will probably begin at the beginning of September, maybe the 3rd of September. But do drop me a line if you're interested in that. But no pressure, obviously. So loads of stuff has come in within the last week. Well, just within a hand's reach, you know, I've got things like that. And obviously you saw the brilliant Starbird, which is in fact a Super Vogel, because this is a German edition. It's missing one little part, I believe, inside. Oh man, I had that as a boy. I loved it. Made wicked sound effects. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, so what else has come in? I've had some models, I've had some more action figures, I've had some modern Star Wars stuff. And I'm still continuing to work on this collection, which is sort of indirectly associated to Neil Gaiman. You might have seen on a previous video I did. It's a large collection, well, fairly large collection. The best friend, or a friend of Neil Gaiman, they used to sit together and read comics, so I can't help but imagine, well, I do know that Neil Gaiman and his friends used to sit and read the comics that I have right here, so that's kind of a cool thing, particularly as there is some 70s Jack Kirby era Sandman in there, which I can't help but think that Neil Gaiman might have read that, and could that have inspired him, or maybe pushed him towards choosing Sandman to do for DC later on? I don't know, kind of crazy. Anyway, yeah, so I'm still working on that. What I've done today is I have chosen minor key issues, or key issues, one fairly major key issue on here, in Batman and Detective Comics, Batman's Detective Comics. Generally from the 1970s. These all come from this recent collection. Not all are super high grade, but some are pretty nice. And if you want to get an affordable 50-year-old key issue in Batman or Detective Comics, hit me up. Yeah, so I'm going to take you through these, yeah, if you've got any questions or anything, then obviously do feel free to drop me a line. Oh, I must also mention, before I forget, that when I was talking about all the things that have happened, I did have a lovely visit from a gentleman who does a YouTube channel, Excelsior's Domain, and he was very kind enough to, he's much bigger than I am, to come and do a little video here, because he was going to the mill, to Comic Con, and he came and did a little video, and we bought and sold some stuff. Really nice guy. Yeah, super cool. So that's the first time that's happened for me. So thank you so much to Excelsior's Domain for coming down and doing that. I do believe he's going to release a video on his channel where, I don't know, we're going to have a look around the shop and stuff. So yeah, I might post a link to that. I'm not sure. We'll think about it. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at the Wall of Pleasure. I'm going to start off at this side. I will tell you the prices I've got in these, but I will tell you that I'm quite fluid. I like to think that I'm relatively affordable, and certainly the more you buy, the cheaper it will get. So if you come and see me and buy like a ton of stuff, you are going to get some money off. Yeah, anyway. So we're going to start here. And this is a minor key issue, and it's a minor key issue because it is an anniversary edition. This is Batman number 300, which was published in 1978. And Batman 300 features a cover there by Dick Giordano and Tatiana Wood. And Tatiana Wood features on a lot of these covers that I'm about to show you. Tatiana Wood, I think, I'm not sure if she's working like pencils on this or if she's doing colouring. I suspect colouring, but I might be wrong. She was an artist in her own right. This is a very fine copy from 1978. That is Batman 300. And I've put 30 quid on that, which I think is the highest value of the comics on here. This one is Batman 308. Batman 308 was published in 1979. It's a cover by the one and only Jim Aparo. And that one is the first appearance of Tiffany Fox, Lucius Fox's daughter, if you know the character. That's from 1979. That one is £20. Very fine copy. Really nice. I like that a lot. This one, for me, is probably the biggest key on here, because this features the first appearance of quite a major character in Batman. The sort of seedy underbelly of the Gotham City Police Department. This is the first comic book appearance in 1974's Detective Comics 441 of the one and only Lieutenant Harvey Bullock. That's a cover by Jim Aparo, Tatiana Wood and Gaspar Saladino. That's the first appearance of Harley Bullock from 1974. I put kind of fine minus, and that's 25 quid. If you want the first comic book appearance of Lieutenant Harvey Bullock. That's quite a good one, right? This one is Detective Comics 457, and this was published in 1976. That's a Dick Giordano and Tatiana Wood, again, cover. And that one is the first appearance of Dr. Leslie Tompkins. I'm not hugely familiar with the character, actually. Leslie Tompkins. 1976 is fine, plus I put £20 on that. Nice cover, I like that. Wicked. This one is Detective Comics 466. This was published in 1976. That's an Ernie Chan, Vince Coletta and Tatiana Wood cover. And that's the first appearance of the Signal Man, or rather the first sort of modern age appearance of the Signal Man. The Signal Man is a Batman villain that originally appeared, I believe, in 1957. I can't remember the issue number, but then he's in a few issues and then disappears again, and then reappears in 1976 in the comic I have here. And that is a fine plus copy, and I put £10 on it. And this last one, not a great copy, and it's a comic I've had in fairly recently, actually. It's got some creasing to the cover. I've put it's good. And this is the first appearance of the third version of Clayface. And that's Terry Austin, Tatiana Wood, and I've written it down, but I can't see what it is. Something Rogers. Sorry, I've forgotten. 1978, good. Third version of Clayface. I put £8 on that one. So hopefully I've said how much those are. 8, 10. Yes, I've said how much they are. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'm going to leave it there. I am open today, and I'm open all week till Sunday. And if you want to come down and have a chat with me about anything, or if you have younger readers in the family that want to come down and find something that's not like crazy expensive, I say expensive, high value is what I mean. I've got loads of stuff in here that's like a few pounds. So do come down and see me. That would be really cool. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that's been down the last few weeks. Thank you to Excelsior's Domain. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to Cromford Mills for allowing me to comment on their post saying, come up and see me, because that was really kind. And yeah, thanks everyone. I really appreciate it. You take care, okay, and have a nice day. See you later. Bye.